I'm so sorry. I pressed the start the live button and I hadn't even clicked on my face on StreamYard. You have to click on each person to allow them into the studio where you go to actually start talking for the live. And I hadn't clicked on my own picture. So you started off with a little blank screen. So that's why I'm laughing. That's my day. Hi, everybody. Um, it shows there's a couple people here already. Welcome in. And thank you for joining me on such short notice. Please make sure you leave a comment so I know who's here. Tell me the normal, what are you drinking? What's on your hook? If anything's on your hook. Normally I have crochet when I'm doing lives, but not tonight because this is a special one. This is my 1 year YouTubiversary. Yay! It snuck up on me. I thought that I had another month. For some reason, I could have swore I started in June. And when I happened to go back and look at my first video the other day, I was like, oh no, May 14th, that's coming up. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing? I'm doing okay now. I was pretty sick when I first got up this morning and didn't feel like doing anything, so I went back to bed. Actually, I was up all night last night. I had a fall earlier this week, and I've been in pain, and I haven't been able to sleep at night very well. And so I didn't actually fall asleep until around noon, I think. And I was really out of it because I didn't hear my husband leave for work around 3. But when I finally woke up, I think it was around 7:30, I was like, I feel better. I want to celebrate. So, hi Queen Mama, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. I don't really have anything planned except for let's celebrate. Um, there are some things we could do if we wanted. I don't have much to give as far as like giveaways or anything. I Speaking of giveaways, I will be posting. I already have the thumbnail ready for it. Uh, Hopefully tomorrow. Uh, um, Thank you, Liz. Hi, and how are you? Um, my brain. I will be posting a video. I had wanted to try and get it done really quick before coming on live, and then I thought, no, there's no way I won't be on the live on time. But my subscriber appreciation, and I just decided, since I don't use the word giveaway and I was trying to figure out exactly what to say, I'm like, subscriber appreciation. Um, that will, at least if that's not what's in the title, the thumbnail already says subscriber appreciation. So that will be my the one for my 200 subscribers, because I'm over 200 now. And at the time that I hit 200, I already had my collab going on with Crystal. Then I had my collab with Kaylin, and now I have my collab with Connie. So I was like, I need to try and find a way to fit in here. And thank you so much, Samantha. And speaking of those prices, I have all 3 of them sitting over there. I can see them. I just plan on making some stitch markers so to go in with it. So yeah, I just got stuff for my daughter for Mother's Day to make it a little bit easier for me. And I am going to put this up here as well. Let me find it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. If anybody would like to come up here and join me as a guest on screen, feel free. Here is the link to get into StreamYard. And I already have my first guest waiting back here to come up. So I am going to add her right now.
Hi.
Say hi to Donna. Hi, Donna.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
It's good to see you. I am so excited. I'm so excited to see how many are here with me right now already. The last time I tried to do an impromptu, I sat here by myself for about a half an hour and then I just closed it down.
Well, if I'd known that, I'd have tried to join you. At least we'd have had two of us.
Yeah, that was before I think you joined my channel. So
Okay.
it was a while ago. And then I just started having guest people on my lives, and I hadn't tried to go by myself again for a while. But I thought, why not for tonight? It's a celebration. So I am so excited. Let me see. I'm going to try to do this one so we're not so up in everybody's faces there. And again, if anybody else would like to join us up here, just go ahead and use that link that I dropped in the chat and I can add you on. We have my co-host here who wants to be on with us right now.
That Kahlua.
Yeah. You gonna say hi, Kahlua, or are you just gonna go down the other side now?
He's going to flash us his high knee.
Yeah. Well, usually she turns around and you can see her full hiney. So she does that a lot in my when I'm taping, and I try to get her not to do that. She's like, Mama's talking. She's been down most of the day. And Liz says, happy 1 year YouTubiversary. Wowzer. Thank you so much. Samantha had said, congratulations. I don't know if it shows you the chat or not, Donna. So
I don't see the chat. I have buttons that say mic, cam, settings, and chat. Maybe if I hit chat, it'll show it to me.
it might.
I'm going to try. Nope.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Okay. I don't
Nope, it
remember
said
what it looks like when you're not actually subscribed to StreamYard yet. So
yeah.
Hayen, am I saying that right? It says congrats on your first year. Thank you so much. I am just so excited. And since I was talking about the stitch markers, I want to show you guys some of the things I got. And I have some more stuff coming because I had a generous viewer give me some gift cards. Which, thank you, Donna. I was going to ask you if it was okay to say if it was you, but I was sure
It's
that it
okay.
was. So I needed to get some yarn for my Father's Day gift because I didn't have quite what I needed. And she was like, oh, I've got some gift cards I'm not going to use. You can have them. And I was like blown away. So I used it for yarn, and then what was left I used for stitch marker stuff. So Kahlua, honey, this is not for you.
Well, my husband always picks on me because when I give him gift cards for like Christmas or his birthday or whatever, they're like gone in seconds.
Uh-huh.
And then he gives me cards, and 2 years later, I still got them sitting in my wallet. He's like, I can't believe you didn't spend them yet. I just never got around to it.
Oh, I use mine. I try to, because I get the Visa type ones from my husband. I tend to try to hold on to it for a year if I can, but normally I have a couple things that I know that I really want. And so I get those couple things, and then I try to hold on to the rest of it for as long as I can and use it only for special needs. So
Well,
let me
my
show you
husband used to
this.
get me Walmart cards and things like that, and then he would get mad at me because I would spend them on things for the kids.
Yeah.
So he kind of sort of quit doing that.
Mine were always specified. This is for you. Must be for you. So.
Yeah, he kept saying that. It just never worked.
Oh, well, I usually followed the directions that were given to me because then, sometimes I'd get the ones that are, this is for whatever we need. But sometimes, it's for me, but it might be food that we all need, but I'm going to eat it too. So, okay. From an online thrift place, I had gotten some beads, and I really love, I can't remember the name of it. I really love the place. The only thing I do not love is their shipping. Because they go by how much, as in money wise, that you have put together, and the shipping comes from there. It's the only way I can think that they do it, because they have all different kinds of things. They have paper products, they have beads, they have all kind of crafting stuff, they have yarn galore, they have fabric, you name it. And they had some cards I wanted to get. They had Winnie the Pooh cards. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
And I wanted to get them because they were everyday cards, and I had never really seen Winnie the Pooh everyday cards before that actually said something in them and weren't blank. And I was going to get them, and I think, just a small, like 50-gram thing of yarn, and the shipping came out to like 10 something, and I was just like, no. And they put a disclaimer that if they don't use all the money that you give them for shipping, that they'll send it back to you. But for somebody like me, I can't afford to overpay, at first. So I had to stop getting things from them. But these I got the first time I ordered from them. I got these cute little star things. They look like starfish, kind of.
Nice.
And I have them blue and green. I'm going to make some stitch markers out of those. And then of course, I had to get these. They had beautiful butterflies.
Oh, those are nice.
So, and then my Happy Mail that I had just done a video on not too long ago, I was sent, what is O.R. Cinnamon Girl, I think is her name. I can't remember her real name right now, because you guys all know I'm bad at that. But she sent me these charms.
Oh, those are cute.
It's like she sent me a little bit of everything that I've talked about that I like. It was like really kind of cool. And I was so appreciative. I have taken one off already. See, there's this little white daisy up here. There was a rainbow daisy down here. And I put it on just a makeshift for now. I'm going to put it on a more secure stitch marker now that I have the things to do that. And of course, I got the clippy things I bought for myself when I had a rewards from Michael's, and my husband actually took me, which surprised me. And then for Mother's Day, my daughter, so graciously, she got me, this is a whole big thing of jump rings, and it's got the little tiny lobster claws in it. And then it has the main tool that you can do almost everything, like 3 different things with this tool. And then I think this is to hold the jump rings in this little ring thing down here. Which I'm kind of excited about that, because sometimes they're so hard to hold on to.
If you need extra tools, just holler. I've got like every jewelry making tool in the book.
So, well, that's good to know. I almost bought a tool last night, and I'm glad that I didn't, because they're so expensive.
Which one?
I wanted the needle nose, like the thinner,
okay,
to do bending with, and you can bend on the end of these. And
yeah,
I have
a half
one.
round.
Yeah, this one isn't as good as the other pair that I have, but they're the half round. We can get the small ones, but I'd like a pair of the ones where it starts out small and gets large, and that's all it is smooth all the way around.
Yeah, so you can get different sizes.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's got the nice tweezers to get the little tiny things. And then I already showed the jump rings and that. So my daughter hooked me up for Mother's Day, let me tell you. She spoiled me rotten. But
yeah,
of course,
I have somewhere a pair, and I'll look for you. If I have an extra pair, I'll send them to you. I have the ones that will actually make the whole loop for you. That you can put your bead on the head pin, put all your stuff in, and then you leave like a 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And these ones actually do the complete circle thing for you.
Right. That's what the needle nose ones are called. Or that's what they're called, needle nose. At least
No. This one actually does all the bending and everything for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got a set of those.
No, I don't. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
They're
If I have a second set, they're yours.
They're called needle nose pliers because that's what they were called on Michael's and Joanne's. They have where you can bend it around in the different sizes, but you can bend it all the way around.
No. I actually have a tool that is not pliers.
Oh, okay.
You stick the 1/4-inch end into the tip of this tool and you squeeze the handles of the tool, and the tool actually bends the loop perfectly for you.
Okay, then I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
so,
it's not an easy to find tool, but I think I might, if I have a second one, I'll send it to you. If I don't, I'll look for one for you because it's magnificent for stitch markers.
My daughter sent me, or for Mother's Day, another thing she gave me is look at all, I don't know if you can see all the little tiny, they're kitty cats.
Aww.
And they're in different positions and different colors. So thank you, Kelly, so much. So now there's 2 of you on here. If Samantha's still here and Kelly, I was saying I have not sent out my prizes yet because you guys are going to get some homemade stitch markers. And I just showed some of the things that I can make stitch markers out of. I was so excited to see these and that she picked these because I gave her like 4 or 5 different options of kitty cats and she picked these. But I have some more butterflies on the way and hearts and different things that I was able to pick out, some seed beads, and I'm just so excited. And then the kitty there. And I'm still going to let you guys be surprised. I had thought of showing you guys on the live what's actually in the bags that I have sitting here, but no, I want you to be surprised.
So how many people do we have with us today?
Right now it says there's 5.
That's cool.
I don't always rely on the counter. So, because sometimes it'll say there's 1 and there are like 3 people talking. Although I don't know, I may do like I did with my very first subscriber appreciation, and I taped what was actually in. Now it says 6. You came in, you're number 6, Lulu.
Ah.
So, oh, awesome. 9 thumbs up. See, I can't see any of that stuff while I'm here on StreamYard. So thank you.
I can't thumb up.
You'll have to go into the
chat after
YouTube.
Yeah.
Or you can turn it on now. Just make sure that you don't have the volume up on it when you do, because that'll mess up the sound in here. Because you won't be able to post a comment either unless you go on there.
Oh, okay. But if I go on the YouTube, I can't. I can still hear you and everything. I'm total new at all this.
Oh, you're on your phone, aren't you? I don't think you can open both at the same time.
Okay, yeah, because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, never mind. I'm on my laptop, so I can open up my Nightbot, this, and everything. So
yeah, I'm not techie yet.
Oh, let me see. And I actually created for the first time. Oh, where is it? Da, 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 I have banners. I'm starting to learn.
And you'll have to teach me.
I will. Lulu, I'm happy I caught your live to wish you a happy 1 year. Oh, thank you so much, Lulu. And I just threw it together literally within an hour. I was like, okay, I'm going to go live in an hour. Because you guys wanted to see me earlier today because I was not doing well at all. Lulu, I'm not feeling well, so I cannot stay, but hope you have a beautiful night and congratulations on your 1 year. Thank you so, so much, Lulu. And I understand not feeling well. Like I said, I was not feeling well earlier today. So, and remember, if anybody else would like to join us up here, I will put the link in here again. But what I was saying, and I had stopped, for my first subscriber appreciation giveaway that I had done. Oh, before you leave, Lulu, make sure you look for my subscriber appreciation giveaway. It's going to be coming probably tomorrow. It'll say subscriber appreciation on it. For all of you who came in, I said that earlier. Look for it to come out unless I'm still not feeling the best tomorrow. It might not be until Monday, but I already made the no, the tag for YouTube when I was making the one for here. So, but anyway, for my first one, I made a video showing what was in the giveaway because I had asked my subscribers at the time, do you want to see what's in the giveaway or do you not care? Because I knew it was going to somebody who didn't have a channel, so it wouldn't be shown. And they were like, oh, we want to see. So I made a video, and once I knew she had the package, then I put the video up. So I might do that again. I don't know. Because these are all the collab ones. So with the collab ones, I don't know if I'll do that or not unless people want to see it. If you want to see it, I'll show it. I'll probably do that with all of my appreciation ones, though. For sure. Ooh, and I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute. Probably because I've been talking a mile a minute.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Oh, goodness. Kelly says she'll show hers for sure in a video. Awesome. I'm just excited. I wanted to try and hurry up and make the stitch markers before I got in here too. And I'm like, that's not something I'm going to sit down and hurry and make. So I want to make sure they look good. I have a sort of a perfectionist side of me that anything that's going to other people has to look as best as I can make it. So if it's for me, I can make a mistake. Well, sometimes when it's for me, I can make a mistake. Because I did a huge frog last night. Huge. Huge. I've been working on a scrap basket.
Oh, how far have you gotten? Can you show it?
Well, I would have been done if I didn't have a huge frog.
Oops.
I had gotten the bottom done, which I went a couple rounds more than what the Yarn Geek does on her tutorial, because she had a hook. Mine's a 16 millimeter and she was using an 18 millimeter. I didn't have an 18, I had a 16, so that's what I went with. So I went 10 rounds because the bottom didn't look big enough for me, where she was on 8. And I started building the sides, and I had 10. I had either 13 or 14 rounds completely done. So that's the bottom plus the side. So the 10 on the bottom and then the 4 on the side. When I noticed that on the bottom, when I had made the magic ring at the beginning, and then she has you crochet over it, which is what I do anyway when I have my my tail end stuff at the beginning, when I know it's not gonna, if it comes out, it's not gonna pull out. I looked down and it was starting to unravel.
Oh.
So I didn't have a very long one to begin with, and I had knotted it, but the knot came out. And because I had knotted it and shoved it in there because I'm using 6 strands, and it was very easy to just put it in between them, and it hid the knot and everything, but it came out and it started to come undone. And so then I thought, well, I will take some of this black yarn I have over here and I will sew the bottom, sew it in so that it doesn't open. And I had it secure enough, but it just didn't look right to me. I was like, somebody's going to look at that and they're going to be like, oh, that looks nasty. Now, who's going to see the bottom of my bag when I have stuff in it, really?
Well, if you put,
what?
You could always put felt on it and then nobody will see it.
Yeah, well, I don't have felt, so.
Doggone it.
I do have some fabric squares, but I mean, I didn't plan on getting that fancy with this because it's just to put either extra yarn, or right now I wanted to get it done as quickly as I'm trying to get it done to put my whip bags in. Well, shouldn't even call them whips because they're the projects that I'm working on. My active project bags in here. And because I have so many of them, because I'm, for those who have been watching me for a while, I'm working on 3 blankets that are ones that you get make along. There we go. 3 make along blankets. And then I have the baby blanket that I've been trying to finish. I have my husband's sweater, which his is a whip, because it's whenever I can work on it, I work on it. And I just have so many of them that if I put them all down here and then pick from what I want to work on every night, I don't have space to walk. And it takes up the love seat. So every time somebody comes over, I have to clean it off. So I thought, well, if I get my bag made, I can shove as many in here as I can. It'll make it easier to move them. So
that makes sense.
I couldn't sleep because I was in pain. So I couldn't believe how quickly the 10 rows went this time. So I got the bottom done.
Yeah.
And I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows up on the side.
Wow, you made good progress.
Yeah.
I like how that yarn's working up.
Thanks. So do I. I originally had some different colors picked out. Like I had a really pretty plum and some things, but I had to, it was during the time that they were having the really big sale on the big twist on Joann's, the last one that they had. So even though it took my order, I got the emails later saying, sorry, we're out of this. So you need to replace it with something else.
Oh, bummer.
So some of these colors weren't meant to originally be in it, but they are, because that, I guess the way I look at it is this is what it was supposed to be. So Doris came in. Hi, everyone, and congratulations. Thank you, Doris.
Is that Doris from Rose Cottage?
It's Doris Artman.
Okay, different Doris.
Midge, I'm going to probably mess up your last name, but Viator, she came in. Hello. I am just so excited, and I cannot believe that has not dropped in here yet. Let me see if I can get Nightbot to drop this command. I'm still getting used to my Nightbot, so.
I did my very first Instagram post last night. I posted some completed projects and completed blanket photos in a post, a multi-photo post. First time.
Uh-huh.
I'm making some steps.
Cool.
Now I just need content for my channel, my YouTube channel.
I have to go and see that. I haven't seen it yet.
There's nothing on it.
No, you said you made your first post.
Oh, on my Instagram, yeah.
Yes,
there's something on my Instagram, but there's nothing on my YouTube channel yet. I have to do my first video.
Yeah, I know that, honey.
You're going to help me, right?
Yeah, I told you I would.
And then hopefully in 2 weeks I get my new glasses, so I'll actually be able to see.
Cool. That's always a good thing. Hello, Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Welcome. And again, if anybody would like to, I will drop this link again, come up and sit with us. It is open to anybody who wants to come up here and chat. So if you want to come on up, come on up. Here is the link.
Oh, I see the banner. I see your little scrolling banner.
And I'm used to chatting with Donna, as you can tell, because she comes in and does the crochet with me's on my my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel. We're on my YouTube channel. On my Facebook page. You got me so confused earlier when you were asking me so many questions. I'm like, now I don't know what I call everything. My Facebook group. I have a Facebook page and a group. The group is where we go and we do the crafting chats. And you do have to be subscribed. You do have to join my group. I'm like, it's a different word there, and I can't get it out of my mouth. Here, I'll drop the link for that also if any of you would be interested in joining us there.
Yeah, the
Plus,
crochet
have,
alongs.
Sorry.
The crochet alongs are a lot of fun. They ought to join. It's really relaxing.
There we go. But there's the link for my Facebook group. And I also have on there, so if you've had makes and stuff, you can show what you've made. I don't have a community tab yet, so I had decided that I really needed to make a group because I wasn't going to for Facebook. Plus, I really wanted to get the Crochet With Me's going, which I may change the name to Craft With Me. Because of my group, which I know some of you were there. Actually, most of you who are in here right now were there. I started a collaboration with Kaylin from Kay's Crochet Haven and Ambi from Ambi Craft Reads, and we are the AKA Crafty Chat. So, and we will be on every other Wednesday. Our first one was this last Wednesday at Kaylin's channel, and the next one will be not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that at my channel, and they're at 8 o'clock Eastern, so 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, and 5 o'clock Pacific. And unfortunately, I don't know what time that is over the pond. So, but I know it's late enough that they're usually in bed. So, oh, I had to use my cup tonight that my husband got me. He gave one to my daughter, and then the year after he gave her one, I got a crazy cat lady, and she got, I don't know, something else to do with cats. We are a very crazy cat family here. I should have one made that says Crazy Cat Family. Which I made sure I gave the cats their treats early tonight, and I took care of the ones outside. So we have a couple strays that we've been feeding. And we're trying to go through the process of checking to see if they have chips, and then putting in a found report. And if there's nobody who says, hey, we lost them, then we can take them in. But my daughter wants to take them in. So, although my husband started saying things the other day like, maybe I was wrong. The one that you want to bring in, I thought that she was a loner, but she seems to be the one who brings everybody in the neighborhood over to the house for food. So he said, I think she's more social than I realized. The last couple nights, when they know it's time that we go out and feed them, there has been another cat that shows up with her. So, and she's like, come on, you're hungry. I'll show you where to get the food. My mom thinks we're nuts, but I can't let cats that are skin and bones sit outside of my house and cry because they're hungry. I just can't do it. So again, for the new people who have come in, please tell me, what are you drinking? What's on your hook? And I have unleaded coffee in here. So I'm not up again all night tonight.
I'm being bad. Diet Sunkissed Orange.
Oh, yes, you are being bad. Although, did they tell you can't have caffeine? I mean, that you can't have carbonated?
Well, they told me I wouldn't be able to drink carbonated drinks, that it would cause gas and pain, and it doesn't.
Okay.
And when I told my bariatric surgeon that, the drinks don't bother me, she said, well, still avoid the caffeine if you can, and just be careful. If it starts to bother you, then, don't drink it. But I
Right.
sip it very slowly, so it really doesn't get a chance to bother me.
Right. I couldn't have carbonated, well, they had said for the rest of my life. And then when I kept getting so sick and I couldn't keep things down, my dietitian said, well, why don't you try some ginger ale? And I said, because it's carbonated and you told us we can't have it. And she said, oh, you're far enough out. You can go ahead and have yours. So Midge has black coffee and crocheting a shawl. Cool. Doris Artman says, I'm working on a blanket for my youngest son and just have water. Water's good for you. You need as much as you can get.
I'm working on a Ruana, a wrap, obviously in purple.
You close to being done?
I am about 6 rows from completing the right front panel, and then I have to complete the left front panel and then do the lace work at the bottom, and then I'll be pretty much finished. I probably have another, I don't know, probably another week to work on it because I don't work on it every day.
Right. Did you get your pattern today for the shawl that we're testing?
I haven't gone back in to see, but I'm sure it's there.
Yeah, she put it up. I just haven't had a chance to get it myself today yet.
And that's why it's going to take me probably a week to finish this one, because I'm actually on my last teeny little amount of yarn, and I had to order another 3-pack of this Heartland yarn just to make sure I don't have to play yarn chicken.
Okay.
And so I'm going to have to hold off once this little this little tiny ball is gone. I have to hold off until I get the resupply in. And so I figure I'll just start working on the other one.
Right. Unbeknownst to each other, we both put in to test a shawl from the same designer. So the same shawl. So it'll be cool because we'll be working on it together. So M. Haynes says pink lemonade and knitting a dishcloth. Awesome. I love making dishcloths. One of these days I may learn how to knit. Hello, Lisa the Grammy Scattered says hello. I just finished my sister's pocket shawl.
Hi.
Awesome.
Oh,
I want to make one of
fun.
those sometime.
Pocket shawls are fun.
Well, I just made my very first shawl, as some of you guys know, and I made it for my mom. I need to post my pictures on Instagram that I took of it. I haven't done that yet. And also in my group page, I haven't done that yet. But I did show it. Doris Artman says, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go. Have a great day/evening. Thank you so much for joining us, Doris.
We'll miss you.
But after I got done making the shawl and I showed the picture to my daughter, she was like, oh, Mom, that's really cute.
So now you have another one to make.
Well, no, because she thought it was cute, but she was like, that's grandma, is what she said. And then I never thought of making one for her because she's very, very, very particular about her clothing. Right now, basically all she wears is black t-shirts and jeans. And she likes color black, which you guys all know that too. So I just brought up to her, I said, well, I know how cold you get all the time. Do you think you would like something like that? And I hurried up and said, for in the house. Because I know it's not something she would wear out of the house, but to wrap up in the house. And she was kind of like, oh, yeah, that might be nice. So I asked her, I said, well, there's, a couple different kinds out there. Would you like one like I made your grandma? I said, they even have, rectangle ones, because the one I made for my mom was a typical triangle one. And I said, there's rectangle ones. And then there's ones, they're rectangle. They almost fall down like a scarf, but they have pockets in them. They're pocket shawls. She's like, oh, well, that's different. So I think I need to find a couple of them, show her the pictures, and see if, what kind she prefers. The one thing about my daughter, and I have said this before too, is it's not really a cool thing that she has it, but when it comes to gifts, it works out well. Um, she has very, very bad memory issues,
Oh,
and I
oh.
think it comes from when she was born. Hey there, baby.
Hi, Pixie. Pixie came over to see what was going on. She hears me talking and she hears somebody else talking, and she
Right.
doesn't know exactly what's going on.
That's why Kahlua does it too. Hi, Pixie. I couldn't remember which one it was. I was like, one of these days I'll get their names
Yeah.
straight, but it's
And
not
then,
going to be right now. Hey, Coco. Is that Coco, right?
no, that's Lita, the
Well, see, I
Chocolita.
tried and I screwed up. Hi,
There's
Lita.
Chocolita. There's my min pin.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Go on, Lita. Yeah, that's Chocolita.
Cool.
That's, and then I have Tanner, who is hiding. He's not interested in showing himself.
Oh, that's right. Tanner's original name was Coco, right? Was that Tanner?
Yeah. No, one of my other ones was Coco. Yeah.
Okay. I just remember having that conversation the other night, so
Yep.
Coco's stuck in my head.
Coco was Ozzy. That was his.
Okay,
that was
that's
his
right.
pre-adopted names. And a black and tan min pin. Why they named him Coco, we'll never know.
Who knows? But anyway, my daughter has memory issues, and I believe it comes from how her birth mother took care of herself when she was pregnant, and doing the things that you're not supposed to do. And that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, my daughter's always had a bad memory. So I can ask her now if she likes it, and then I can make it for Christmas, and she'll forget all about it, and then she'll be all surprised and excited all over again. So it kind of works out because I can get her confirmation on what she likes and not make her something that she doesn't want.
And then she'll just be like, "Oh, you know me so well."
Except for, I mean, there's times like I have some things that I have marked that she picked out years ago that she liked and that she would have liked me to make for her. And now it's just like, no way. No way. So welcome in. I see that the numbers are going up a little bit. So welcome in who's ever, coming in. And as you come in, tell us what's on your hook and what you're drinking. Just a common question. Everybody asks it. So I figured I might as well too. And again, if anybody else wants to come up here, I can drop the link again and feel free to come up. But it is up. If you scroll up, it is up there. Let me see. I'm going to put this one on. No, I'm going to put this one up.
I'm wondering where everybody's from.
Yeah, that's cool. But where's everybody from? Thank you. Help.
I'm from Middletown, Delaware. So I'm the tiny state.
I'll leave that banner up for a little bit. I learned how to do my banners tonight, so you have to excuse me if I play around with them a little bit. Midge Viator, am I saying that right? Viator is from Ohio. I have a best friend in Ohio. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be starstruck. Hello, Fostering Crochet by Amber Allen is in the house. Hello.
Hi.
She says, hi all, just finished editing a video. Had you in the background, was lurking for a while. Wow. Welcome in. Okay. I did this when Crystal the Yarny Chicken came in the first time. I was like, okay, I am so starstruck. Welcome. I'm going to cry.
And Jeanette is flustered.
Yes, I am flustered. I have just been watching so many of Amber's videos lately. If you are not subscribed to Amber, you need to be. She is so funny. And the other day I was having a terrible day and I started watching her channel and I was laughing so hard.
I
So
think I
thank you.
am. I think I am, but if not, I'm going to double check it, make sure I do.
Yeah. So yes, thank you, Amber, for being who you are. I just love watching your channel. Wow.
And if you're wondering, you really are goofy.
Everyone can hear you.
Well, now they all know you're goofy.
I'm not goofy.
We're on a live, just so you know. So it is everybody.
Like I care.
You heard that, like I care.
Yeah.
And Amber says, "Crazy girl, I see your comments all the time. Of course, I'm subscribed to you and watch your videos." Wow. Thank you. I saw you say that the other day that you're subscribed, and I was like, ah, goodness. Okay. Whew. Losing my train of thought here. I know what I thought that I would do. Since I'm gonna make some stitch markers. Yeah, I don't know if I'll give anything away right this second, but before we leave, I will, because Nightbot can choose a random person from somebody who's, chatted within the last couple minutes. But I thought it'd be cool to see how much about me you guys remember. So I know some of you have not been subscribed to me for a while, but I try to pick some easy things like, what's my favorite color? And you're not allowed to say.
I'm not allowed to answer because I know. Well, I'll keep myself quiet for these answers. I'm just going to be sure. I want to make sure I have the right answers.
Can you really do that?
Look, don't be an instigator.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Hey, look, I just
Comments from the ant farm back there.
Yeah, we say the peanut gallery around here.
Hey, Donna, just because I brought the big spoon to stir it up.
Yeah. He brought the.
Can
He
you
said
answer?
he brought the big
Hi,
spoon to stir
Kay.
it
I
up.
didn't know, Kaylin. I didn't know you were in here.
Oh,
I know you know the answer too, but you can answer in a second. Give everybody else a chance. It doesn't look like anybody else really knows yet. Like I said, there's people in here who haven't been subscribed for me for a little bit, so they may not have seen my intro video, and they may not have listened to me for a while. So
it's green with purple. It's green with purple polka dots.
Spring, the fiber enthusiast, says, "Hi, everyone. Just popped in to say hi and thumbs up. Have a great life." Thank you so much, Spring. And I have to tell you, that yarn that you showed, that you wove, is just so, so gorgeous. Oh, took my breath away. I agree. I like the green. Somebody had said that, but the other one, I am so in love with that color. I'm like, if you sold it, I would have to find the money to buy it. It is gorgeous. Purple. Nope. I am a lover of lots of different colors, and that happens to be in my list of favorites, but it's not my absolute favorite color. So no, it's not purple. Go ahead, Kaylin. You can put it in there. That's another one that's in my list of not absolutes, Lisa. Lisa says pink. Yes, Kaylin got it. It's yellow. And it's funny because I tried to change the color of the backgrounds tonight and to a different color than yellow, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. So
I knew the answer.
I know you did.
And I also know that you never crochet with that color.
Not that I never, very rarely.
Or seldom.
Midge Bear says, "Sorry, my daughter just came in from walking the dogs and there is a coyote in the park." Oh no.
Oh.
Spring the Fiber says, "LOL, should have known by the banner." Well, yeah, except for I don't know how to change the color on the banner, and that's the color I think that it was when I came in, or maybe I'd figured out how to change the color before and changed it to that. That could be. So, because I know it should be simple to do. I think I just didn't go into the other. I think it's under brand, and I didn't do it under the. Didn't go looking under there tonight. So, what else can I ask? Oh, does my daughter live at home or not? That's a good one to ask. And also, oh, Lisa says mine is blue. I was just gonna. She said that already. I'm like, let me know what your favorite colors are because I also want to learn everything I can about my subscribers. So, Midge says yes. Lisa says no. M. Haynes says no. Jean Liette, I think is how the Vliet says hers is green.
Yay.
Lisa says, but you see her every day. Midge Theater says, I love all colors.
Yeah, mine is Caribbean blue or Caribbean blue, otherwise known as
Yeah.
bright turquoise or cayenne. Nothing prettier than the Caribbean waters.
I know. Well, I wish I knew. We'd love to see him in person. Lisa the Grammy Scattered says, dog needs out again. Be right back. Those pesky dogs always need in and out.
I haven't seen the Caribbean ones, but the waters off Cancun, off the ocean side, have that pretty blue as well. I have seen those. I won a trip there one time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, nice when you can go on somebody else's dime.
Yeah. I I just said those pesky dogs. It's also pesky cats because when I went out to feed the cats out front before I started a little early, I was just excited and I'm like, I need to hurry so that I can get on the live and get things going. I picked up the food because we have it in a bowl to take out with us so we don't have to bring the bowls in and then take them back out. And I just started walking out the door and forgot to look down because the one lays in front of the door. And he almost came in. And he came in not too long ago, saw my other cats, and like turned and ran out because he tries to get in all the time. And then after that, he stopped trying to get in all the time, but he still acts like he wants to come in sometimes. And then our cat, one of them, Halford, I guess that would have been a good question. Anyway, he was trying to get out the door. And I was like, no, baby, no. And I was like, okay, pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to step on a cat or you're going to let the ones out that aren't supposed to be out and bring in the ones who aren't supposed to be in the house. So, anyway, I will go ahead and answer. No, my daughter does not live here. She just bought her own house with her significant boyfriend, significant other, whatever you want to call him. And Lisa, she's not in here right now because she had to take the dog out. I don't see her every day, but I do text her every day. We do talk, usually every day. unless she's so extremely busy. But she usually has a text out to me before I can even wake up in the morning. So it's really nice. And then my husband says, she never texts me. And I said, well, do you text her? And he's like, well, no. I said, well, you kind of got to text her in order for her to text you back. So, and if you start texting her on a regular basis, she'll text you too when she thinks of things.
My husband wishes my daughter wouldn't text him. He would rather talk to her. He would rather talk to her on the phone, and she'll send 50 million texts, and he is not a texter. He wants to talk in person, but she will text him like boom, 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 and it'll go bing, 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 and he gets so annoyed.
I get that. I'm the same way. I mean, I really wish that my daughter would like to talk on the phone, but she does not like to talk on the phone.
This generation, they want to text.
And she's been that since the day she got her phone.
Yep, my daughter's the same way.
I'm like, she called me out of the blue a couple weeks ago. And if I hear her phone, the tone for her, for when she calls, I jumped and I grabbed the phone because I thought something was wrong.
Ooh.
So, because normally if she calls, it's because she has a distinct reason and something's more than likely she needs help with something or something. And I was like, hello? And she told me when we talked about it later, she said, I felt so bad. I heard your voice and I realized Mom thinks that there's something wrong. But she was calling me because she happened to find the drinks that I like to drink. Speaking of carbonation, I love these so much. And I can't remember if they have caffeine or not. I don't think they do. I know they're all natural. They're called Olipop.
I've never heard of that.
And they're a tad on the expensive side, but they also have prebiotics in them. So the natural, is it valerian root, I think. Anyway, they have a orange cream flavor, they have a strawberry flavor, and orange cream, strawberry, vanilla, and root beer. And let me tell you, the root beer is one of the best root beers I have ever had. So, but yeah, they're called Olipop. They're real cool. Let me see. Let's try and get this chat going again. What is my cat's name? Not my husband's. I mentioned that. That was Halford. What is my cat's name? And considering that I've used both cats' names for entries into the collabs that I've been doing, I know a lot of people know their names. YTFP Chris. Hi, AJ. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? I wonder if Amber is still here. Are you still here lurking, Amber? I really need to do my video on this. I wanted to tell you guys again while I'm waiting to see if anybody wants to say what my cat's name is. I had just talked about this on Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Ladies live last night. She is here. Yepers. Cool. I wanted to see what, I guess I wanted you to hear about this because I love you. And I don't know, maybe if I can get some other YouTubers to help me get the word out. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine too. Spelled wrong, but yes, Hayan, it's Kahlua. It's Kahlua. It's just like the drink. Um, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. YTFP Chris. Awesome. Oreo came back. Crystal's cat came back. Well, not Tom, but the other one. I know she was more worried about Oreo than Tom since Tom's been catting it up outside. Awesome. Thank you for telling me that. I've been praying for her cats, both of them, to come back, but I know she was really, really worried about Oreo last night. I wanted to bring up, for those of you who may not have heard this before, I know most people who are, oh, it's okay. I was just letting you know how it was spelled. M. Hayden says, sorry, I'm a crappy speller. I'm a pretty crappy speller sometimes too. I really need my editor that checks my word check. Anyway, I belong to a page. It's called APDF Blessings, which is American Pain and Disability Association. And it's a page that's for anybody and everybody, because everybody needs a little blessing in their life. And we all do like random acts of kindness. We all make up a list for Amazon, and it's a private page. But beyond that, APDF, one of the things we do is we have advocates who go out and help people who cannot get the pain control that they need from the doctors these days. And it's not just one certain kind of pain medication, it's any pain medication. And it started off that they were advocating for adults, and they do other things, like, because most of us who have chronic pain, like we're disabled, we're at home. Some of us can't get our disability, so they help with food, they help with paying for medical bills and different things. They help with what they can try to help with. But right now they've been inundated with, and I mean extremely inundated with, calls for children, because it has been brought to our attention that there are many children out there who have terminal illnesses, who are at their end stages of life, unfortunately, and it is so sad, and they cannot get the pain control that they need. So we are over time looking for advocates. That's not what I'm asking for here, though. But one of the things that we want to be able to do when an advocate meets a new child to work with them is for them to be able to take them something like a teddy bear or something that they may need. Sometimes little kids have those issues are inundated with teddy bears. So they want to ask the parents what they may need before they go. And we're thinking some of those things on the lists are stuffed animals, any type of stuffed animal, dolls, blankets, caps for the ones who unfortunately don't have any hair. Anything that you can think of that a little kid might like. And I was like, okay, I had the idea, I'm going to bring this to my Yarny community, because I have seen where you guys give back and you have the biggest hearts and you try to help when you can. So I am putting the call out there for help. We can use anything for the little kids, amigurumis, again, like I said, the hats, beanies, or even cool little beanie sun hat type things for, summer's coming up. Blankets. But even if you don't crochet or knit, for younger people, we will take anything. If you like to make shawls, if you like to make washcloths, if you like to make whatever that can be useful, we also have gift baskets that we raffle off. So to get the money that we need, to help with food, to help pay medical bills and all those different things. So if anybody would ever be interested in that, and let me see, I do have another banner here. with my email on it. If anybody at all would be interested in helping with that, please send me an email and I can give you either the address for me to send things to me and then I can show what you have made on my channel, or for those people who do not like their stuff to be shown and don't want people to know that they've sent it. I mean, you can send it to me and say, I don't want my name with this, and I can just show your work. Or if you want, I can say your name and show your work. Or I can give you another address for those who do not want their work shown and don't, want their name mentioned and they just want to send something. And that would go to the lady who's in charge of collecting these items and getting them out to who they need to go to. So I wanted to bring that up while I am on here, since this is my 1-year celebration, and let you guys know that this is what I am doing. Every time I think of these children, my heart breaks. I don't have enough time to make a lot of stuff. I will make something when I do. This month is out because my daughter's birthday is at the end of the month and I have to get her stuff made. Because I am disabled and I cannot get disability, and I have fought it the whole way. I know some of you will say, well, try this or try that. I tried everything, had the lawyer, the whole 9 yards, went to court, everything. I cannot get it. And it's based on a technicality, which is really sad, but I can't. So, and there's a lot of people out there like me. Sally Horner says, happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Sally. But because of that, when it comes to birthdays and the family and holidays, I make everything that I give. Besides, homemade gifts are the best, right? But I will be making things as soon as I can. I want to make a shawl for the raffle. So this one that I'm getting ready to test may be a good one to go in for the raffle when I'm done with it. But I'm also an admin on the blessings page that I talked about. So besides having my YouTube channel, I admin on this page as well. So when I'm not sick and down and out and I'm not crocheting, I'm either doing stuff on this page or I am here on my videos. So I have actually found good ways to keep myself busy because I was so bored. And that's why I was just going to ask, why did I start this channel? But there you guys know. For those who didn't know already, I was tired of being bored all the time and not having people to talk to. So I want to try and get the word out to try and see if I can help these little kids out. I know I have a very tiny channel, so I may not be able to do as well as as other people do, which is fine. I try not to say so-and-so does this much or so-and-so does, that much. But the one that I know of the most is Rose. Rose likes crochet and Wings, because I've donated to Wings, and I will again. And Hat Not Hate, and I donate to Hat Not Hate, and I will again. They're causes that are dear to my heart because I know I've been bullied. I know other people who've been bullied as far as Hat Not Hate. And my best friend was abused by her husband, and my mom had a friend who was as well. So we know. Our family has always tried to give back to people. My dad actually helped my mom's friend get out of the house, and her 2 kids to safety. He was there with them, protecting them so that they could get their stuff and get out of the house. So, yeah, those are near and dear to my heart, but so is the pain community, especially because I live in it and I see it. And when it comes to these little kids, it hits me double fold because, sorry, I wasn't going to get emotional. Not for this anyway tonight. But I was diagnosed with HIV when I was 20, 21, somewhere between 20 and 21. And I was told that I would not see my 24th birthday. I did. I'm going to be 53 this year. So I saw it. I surpassed it. Which is a good thing because I know a lot of people who have not made it. But I know what it feels like to think, is this my last day with my family? And I know what it feels like to think that and be in pain. And I don't know how these little kids do it sometimes because they always have a smile on their face when you see them. So, sorry.
You got me.
Oh, I have not cried yet doing this, and I didn't mean to. I am so sorry. I did not mean to cry in front of everybody. But that's why it's so near and dear to me, and that's why I am trying to get the word out. Because I cannot imagine being in that situation and being in a ton of pain and having doctors who don't want to help you. I have always learned when you're at the end of life that they give you what you need to be comfortable. And the fact that they are not doing that, and especially for these little kids, it breaks my heart. So if I can bring them some kind of joy, I want to do it. And that's why I am asking for help. So anyway, done with that. My numbers are starting to go down. I know people don't like to see this kind of stuff, but okay. Back to the celebration, okay?
Time for another question.
I am still here. When I hit 24, my husband and I wanted to go to that doctor's office and walk in and say, "Look at me, I'm here. You told me I wouldn't be." Thank you, Kay. Kay says, "Oh, girl, don't apologize for that." Oh. But I can't think of another question to ask.
I can't hug you in a chat. You know that.
I know. Okay. I know. Most people should know this if they were here at the beginning, and a lot of you weren't here from the beginning. Why haven't I sent my prizes out yet? What are they waiting for? Because this excites me and makes me happy to think of doing this. So actually, I have a better question than that. Trying to remember how it was asked in the questions, the non-Yarny questions. Welcome back, Lisa. You missed, I told you that you are right. My daughter doesn't live here, but no, unfortunately I don't see her every day, but I do chat with her almost every single day. Text with her anyway. Who is the person that I idolize? Let's see who watched my video, my intro video. Do you know that one?
I don't think I know that one. I'm going to have to go back and watch your intro video. Then again, I have bad short-term memory loss issues too, so sometimes I have to refresh.
Lisa the Grammy Scattered says the dog doesn't know what he wants. In and out 5 times. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. My cat will jump up on me because she wants to lay down and snuggle. And she'll get in my face, and at first she wants a kiss, and then she will turn around. This is okay. Not as in the Yarny community, Lisa. this was in my intro video. As far as life in general, who do I idolize? Or who have I looked up? Who's the person that I looked up to the most in my life? But she will get up and she will just turn around and turn around and turn around and just walk around. And with my stomach the way it is, I'm like, will you just lay down? And she knows what that means by now. So she lays down and then she's like, okay, stand back up, go around and around and around. And I'm like, can you please just lay down? And she lays back down and she will do that like 5 or 10 times before she actually finds her comfort spot and lays down. And I'm just like, oh my goodness.
This is what mine do.
Speaking of her, here she is again. Here she is again.
There's Miss Kalua.
Did you hear that your name was used in a question? Huh? Did you? Did you?
Famous.
Oh, you are so close, Lisa. Lisa the Grammy Scattered says your grandpa. So, so close.
I can guess now, but I'm not going to say it.
Because actually there was 3 different people that I said in that list, and I said people would be surprised that I didn't say grandpa. Yes, my grandma. Actually, both my grandmas. Everybody expects it to be my grandpa because I idolized him for so long, but my grandma and I were the closest, and I miss her so much. And I know that both of my grandmas taught me how to live in love and give back. So they helped shape me into who I am. And to not follow the ways of somebody else in my life who I still love dearly, but I don't get into our issues. So, anyway. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, what is my favorite TV show, TV program? I know I've talked about this a couple times too. And if you guys stick around, I know I've been on for a little bit over an hour now. I will give away something here in a little bit, and you will all need to chat into the room in order to be available for that. Oh, Mitch Viter says, have a wonderful night. Have to go. Northern Exposure. No, but I've watched it. I loved it when it was on. I never saw the whole thing, though. I missed parts of it. Who is still here with us? Ooh. See, I don't know if I can trust that number or not. Now it says we're down to 2 people. Okay, cool. M. Hayne is still here. Yeah, I know it does, Lisa, but that number is not always right. Because, like, right there, there's you and M. Hayne, and I know Donna is on, but I guess she's not on YouTube.
No,
She's in here.
I'm on StreamYard through Safari.
Right, I know that. But I think it would still put you up there considering that it's showing me on here how many are in.
Oh.
I know Kaylin was lurking and Amber was lurking, but maybe they left when I was having my emotional moment. Well, I know Kaylin didn't until after because she said it was okay. But let me see. See, Kay's still here, and it says too, or Kaylin's still here. Thank you, Lisa. I love this too. My husband got this one for me, and he got one for my daughter. He had gotten one for her 1 year that said Crazy Cat Lady, but it wasn't like this. And he got her one like this, and it says something else about cats, and I can't remember what it was. So since he had gotten her Crazy Cat Lady before, he gave me this one. And he gave her the other one, but I can't remember. I think it says Cat Mom. Yeah, I think that hers says Cat Mom and mine says Crazy Cat Lady. Because she keeps telling me that the only grandkids that we will ever get are fur babies. Yeah, you can't count on the numbers that they put up there because I don't know why. And that's just like on Facebook. If you do a live on Facebook, I used to do them all the time for my direct sales business. And it would tell me that there were 0 people in the room and there'd be like 3 or 4 people chatting with me. So I don't know why they just can't get their counters straight. You know, and that might be why you guys were thinking purple was my favorite color, because I love purple butterflies and blue butterflies because they make me remember my grandma.
Time to weave in an end.
Yeah, I wanted to do a giveaway, but it looks like I completely lost everybody in chat except for a couple people.
It's 11:20 here. You might have issues with people who aren't up late.
Well, there's that too. And plus, I know there's other lives that are going on as well. Hey, and you got it. My favorite show is Outlander. Woohoo!
I don't think
Case
I've ever
Crochet
seen it.
Haven says it's me. I'm invisible. Nana's Crochet Idea says, hello, ladies. Hello, Nana's. Welcome in. Yes, they put the finale up a couple weeks ago, and I was recording all of the Outlanders. I record Outlander and I record all of the FBI shows that are on CBS. I just love those. That night it has all 3 of them. And I haven't watched it yet. It's still sitting there because I cannot bring myself to watch the last one, because the last time it was the end of the season and they showed the last one, it took 3 years for them to bring the series, you know, because of COVID and everything, to get it back up. So I'm like, oh, how long is it going to be for the next season? And it's almost time for the last season. And when they hit the last season, I'm really going to be, oh no, my favorite show is done. Lisa the Grammy Scatter says, we don't have TV, haven't had cable in years. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I had to, I could go without having a TV. But then I have my nights where I'm not feeling so hot and I know I can't get on and chat with anybody. And I just turn the TV on and I binge. I binge watch one of my favorite shows. Or I find something new to watch. That's how I find some of my new shows. Or I find a true crime channel and I can watch some of those just over and over. My husband walked in last night and I had watched a couple true crime things on YouTube, and so now it sends me all these different ones that it thinks I might want to see. Because one of my favorite people to watch is Bailey Syrian. Lisa says we have Netflix through the computer. Yeah. Nana's Crochet idea says, I'm with you, Lisa.
Okay, who is Bailey Syrian?
Bailey Syrian she is actually she does makeup for like important people in the stars and stuff.
Okay.
And on Mondays she does a show that is called Murder Mondays or makeup and murder Mondays, where she will put on a full face of makeup while she is telling a true crime story.
I've seen her before. I know I have. I've seen her before. She's very good.
She is very good. If you're actually watching her, there have been some copycat people, but she is amazing. And she's actually done so well with it that now she does on Thursday, she has a podcast, and it's called Dark History. It's where she's like, you learn history and you think that you know what history is by what we're taught in the school books, but do you really know what history is? Because there's so much dark and evil stuff from the past. One of them she did was birth control pills and how they got started and how it was actually not such a good thing, and how they didn't tell everybody who was trying them what all was in them, and how they messed up and hurt a lot of women. And another one is which general was it in the army? Way back yonder. Civil War times.
Grant or Lee?
Actually, yeah, it's one of those. The one that became president.
Grant.
Is that Grant?
That was Grant. Ulysses S. Grant.
Was it Grant that she did it on? I want to say she did it on somebody else. Maybe it was Grant. Anyway, but how one of them has such a really dark past and you don't know it because they just tell you all the good stuff about him in the history books. Anyway, they're really good. I like watching that. And now Netflix has a program with her where they show her a scary movie and they want her to figure out who did it in the end. And she'll show you clips and stuff from the movies and she tries to figure out who did it. That one, I've watched like 2 of them and I'm not as into that one because I'm more into the true crime than I am. I mean, I used to really love scary movies, but I'm still into true crime more than I am scary movies. So that's Bailey Syrian.
Okay.
And I need to catch up with her. I was so caught up with her that I had to go find other things to watch. But anyway, last night he walked in on me and he's like, what are you listening to? And I had been sent a link to, what is it? The 25 smartest 911 calls ever. And it was actually pretty cool because I mean, the situations weren't cool at all. But some of the situations had to do with kids and how kids saved their parents, and different people around them by calling 911, and you can hear the whole 911 call.
Oh.
And one of them was pizza delivery guy. He had left a house and he thought that the woman was signaling to him that she needed help. Please help me, behind the guy who was paying for the pizza's back. So, and he couldn't get that out of his head. And when he left the house, he called 911 and told him exactly what he saw and what was happening. And it turns out that he was right, that her ex or something had come and had kidnapped her in the house, and he was actually planning on possibly doing away with her. So,
wow.
Yeah. So, things like that. Very inspirational callers. That one was pretty neat. But then I moved on to like the 911 calls of 2021. So, and some of those got pretty not so nice. So, and some of them were in overseas, wherever M5 is. That was the main highway.
Okay, I think that's England.
Because over there they call 000, I think, or 000, I think is their emergency number. And because some of them, yeah, I think it was probably England because they sounded like they had English accents. How a guy delivered his baby because his wife wasn't going to make it to the hospital in the middle of M5, which is like a really big highway that was having a lot of work done on it. So that was down to just a couple lanes. I mean, just some really inspirational things. Speaking of inspirational and where people help you out, have you guys seen that clip about the lady? And I can't remember what city it happened in, but she passed out at four-way stop, and how her coworker who was in the car with her jumped out of the car and motioned for people to stay back, and they had people literally from all sides come in to help guide the car over to safety.
That's different. No, I hadn't
It
seen
was really cool. They showed it on I first saw it on the Talk, I think on Thursday, this last Thursday on the Talk. And because I was watching it for something, I was watching it because they were showing snippets of the Talk that I'm not going to think of her name now. Not Winona Ryder, but her Ashley Ryder had about Naomi's passing. Not Ryder.
Judd. Winona Judd.
Yeah, Judd. Ashley Judd. Snippets
Okay,
of the
Ashley Judd,
talk that Ashley Judd had with Diane Sawyer about her mom's passing.
Yes.
So then I actually went and found that Good Morning America program, and they actually showed it on there too. So I've seen it on two different things. It was just really cool how everybody just jumped out of their cars and they just all helped this woman get to safety. And she came to, she did come to it. It turns out she was having a procedure and she had to fast for the procedure. And it stressed her body too much and she passed out. So those are the kind of reasons why my husband won't help me learn how to drive right now, because he's afraid something like that might happen. Except for he's more afraid that I will get hit with pain. And the type of pain I have doesn't hit you as much when you're sitting down. It hits you when you stand up. And then after it hits, it hurts standing up, sitting down, or whatever. But when it first comes on, it does not strike you hard when you're sitting down. So, okay. I guess nobody saw that. It's just you and I talking again. So,
Oh, well, not a big deal.
all right. Well, let's get this. I wanted to give away stitch markers. I'm still going to. It shows there's at least 4 people in here. In order to win, it's either going to be just 1 little stitch marker or maybe 2. It depends on how many I can get made. And it may have to wait until I get my supplies in that were ordered. Because I ordered some of the little seed beads. And I ordered some pet paws. And some different cat heads. And some butterflies. And some flowers. Lisa the Grammy K's Crochet Haven says, no, I didn't see that. And Lisa the Grammy Scattered says, only seen yarn videos lately.
See, we spend a lot of time doing that. Yarn
Yeah.
videos.
I bet you it's got to be on YouTube by now. Somebody's had to have posted it. So what I need everybody to do, if you want to enter the giveaway, is everybody has to say something, because I'm not going to do a special word. I'm just going to let it pick somebody, and you have to say something, I think, within a minute of my pressing the button on the Nightbot. Okay, so is that everybody? Word. That's a good one, Lisa the Grammy Scattered.
I like that. Word.
Word. Is that everybody who wants to enter? I'll wait another couple seconds. I don't want to wait too long because I want to make sure that everybody is Nana's Crochet Ideas says word. M. Hayen says W. Case Crochet Haven says I was gonna start spamming but changed my mind. Oh.
That's funny.
Oh, Lisa says, Kay, are you still here? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll it. It says there's no eligible users. Wait a minute. They're all being active. Users active within the past 5 minutes are eligible to win.
No users active. That's funny.
Lisa says we are all invisible.
They're all lurking.
Top chatter says is Lisa the Grammy Scattered. So I know it shows that you guys are in here. Okay, let's try this again.
Well, how many do you have? Don't tell me who posted in what order. I'll pick a number. Because I can't see the chat. I can't see who's chatted when and where.
Let me see if it'll try this again, if it'll do it. Nana's Crochet Idea says this happened on Ajax Live today too. I understand you went and helped on it, but I want to get this to work. So.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, it says I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in here plus Nightbot. Reset eligibility. Try it this way. Okay, everybody say something again, because now it's showing that Nana's crochet ideas is on the list. So it says I have 1 eligible user. So if everybody can write something again, I would appreciate it. I think I finally figured out what I had wrong. It had like almost everything highlighted on here saying mods, regulars, and channel members. Okay. It's got Lisa and Nana's. Okay, it must think you're invisible. Okay, I had to hit mod for Kay because I forgot, Kaylin, you're a mod, so you're on here. Okay, it's got you all. Let's go. Here we go. Roll it. There you go. Nana's Crochet Ideas has won the giveaway. Woohoo! Congratulations. Let me come back here. And I've been forgetting to do this all night. I'm going to show that. See, there you go. That's who Nightbot picked. I need to remember to start doing these through the night. Can you see that? What I just did, Donna, if you look at.
Yeah, I see Nightbot. It says Nightbot and Nana's Crochet.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that I can highlight what people say. Or I would have highlighted when Amber was in here earlier. Okay, Nana, if you see rolling down across the bottom is my email address. If you send me an email and you can send me your address, it may take me a little while to get them out because, like I said, I think I want to get the rest of the stuff so I can make you a couple of them. Right now, with what I have, I would only be able to send you 1. Which is fine with everybody else that I have prizes to send out for because I have other stuff in their prizes. But for stitch markers, I want to make sure that I have enough. At least 2.
We need to chat about what supplies you need because I can send you supplies.
All righty. And I think with that, I am going to call it a night because we have been here. In 15 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. Wow, I didn't mean to be on here that long. So, and in 15 minutes, my husband should be coming home from work. So it would be a good thing to be off of here by then. Not that he cares.
Yeah, mine's been watching hockey, so he doesn't care.
And if that's scrolling too fast, let me know and I can put my email address in the chat for you. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a great night. Oh, it shows 5 people in here now. Somebody else has joined us. Hope everybody has a great night. And always remember, like I always say, is that you guys matter. If you're having a down day, whatever, send me an email. I'm here for you. Just always remember you matter. There's always somebody out there who's thinking about you. So, and you're beautiful and handsome and gorgeous and all of that stuff, even if you don't think so. You are. Everybody is. So, and on that note, have a great great rest of your weekend. And thank you so, so much for being with me here tonight to celebrate my 1 year YouTubeversary. See you guys later.